Hey everyone, it's Bob from Better Music here with a very special guest. We've got Eric Steckel in the house.
Thanks for having me, man.
Brother.
It's a pleasure, brother. Thank you.
So Eric's been playing through our range of Nags guitars. Man, face melting.
Thank you.
It was awesome. It was so like it was fun to be in here, but I did have to wear earplugs. I'll let you know.
Oh yeah,
I did have them in there, man.
Of course.
So tell us a little bit about your relationship with Nags. How did that all kick off?
Yeah, so a friend of mine came to my house and he had his Kanai, and it's his guitar player from Spain, a buddy of mine, Tony. He came by my house with his Kanai, and at this point I was playing super strats only.
Because I remember a lot of your older videos you were using like Tom Anderson and things like that.
Yeah, I was with Anderson for almost 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
And I was playing, super strats, either 24 fret or standard, and was doing that thing forever, and even playing vintage strats too, even playing just real traditional kind of guitars. And then I played this Kanai, and I loved it. But I just kind of I gave it back to him, and I figured, okay, maybe someday I'll play another one. It wasn't something I thought much about. So then I came back from a European tour, and I saw this guitar online, and it was a Nags 7X, which I didn't know at the time was a one-of-a-kind color. It was the Amber Burst. They made one of them.
Yep.
And I bought it. I didn't know Peter Wolf, didn't know Joe Nags, didn't know anything about the company. I just bought it. And came to my house, and I played it, and I loved it. And it was my main guitar, and I retired my Andersons pretty much because of it. So then, after a few days of owning the guitar, I made a couple of Facebook videos, and Peter Wolf, the guy who really runs the company over there, he's a social media wizard.
Well, their Instagram, like if you haven't checked out Nags' Instagram, they are all over it. It's same with you. You're all over it too.
Oh yeah, exactly. So he found me instantly. I mean, I don't know, somebody sent him something or whatever. He found me, and all of a sudden I get a phone call from him. And he says, man, thank you so much for playing this guitar. Where did you buy it from? And he said, I wish you would have contacted me first. And and I'm not the kind of guy to be too pushy with that stuff. So I didn't want to be like, hey man, give me an endorsement, because that never works anyways. So I just bought the guitar, and then within 2 days he called me and said, let's talk about doing a model for you. And everybody kind of expected me to do like, a Strat style guitar, or like a version of a Severn. That was what the industry expected when we announced there's a signature model from Eric coming. And then when we did the thick Kanai, everybody couldn't believe it. It should have been an April Fool's joke or something, because they couldn't believe it. And then when I switched over to the 24 3/4 scale, that's when my tone and my playing, I think, took another level up, because that was like because I played a 59 Burst once in Europe that was loaned to me.
Like a real one?
Real, yeah, real. And I had been kind of chasing that ever since. Because I never really liked anything else. I never liked like new Gibsons, or it was just that particular guitar. And when I told Peter that story, he said, we'll build you that, man. We'll build you that, but we'll do it the Nags way.
Cool.
And that's when the Kanai TS Steckel model was born. And now we're selling them like hotcakes. It's crazy, man.
It's a great guitar. I encourage you to come in and try them in the store.
And by the way, they're all under 8 pounds.
There you go.
And they're not hollow or chambered. They're solid mahogany.
Wow. Okay,
so
that's
just incredible wood.
Wow. Okay. Cool. All right. So you've got you've played some shows, or a show already.
We played 2 nights
Two
at
nights,
the
there you
Blues
go.
on Broad Beach up in
Yep.
Queensland. Played for about 10,000 people.
Whoa.
So, and this is only my 3rd time to Australia, so
Yep.
it's a big accomplishment.
Yeah,
and
man,
we're
absolutely.
thrilled.
Thank you so much, mate, for giving
Hey,
us your
man,
time.
of course, you got
What
it.
we're going to do, though, is with our guests, what we do is we do this thing called Seventh Heaven, and it's like 7 random questions coming at you. So,
All right.
stand by.
Seventh heaven. Seventh heaven. Seventh heaven.
So, Eric, you're going
Yep.
to play Seventh Heaven. So, first question, who is your musical hero?
Wow.
Now, I'll just preface this: the Chapman guys, Rob and Matt from Chapman Guitars, they did like an old and sort of new kind of thing now because they said theirs
Right.
kind of changed over
They
the
couldn't
years.
give
So
you. They
I'm-
couldn't give you one answer.
Yeah, so I'm sure
okay,
yours
you know
is going
what?
to be similar.
I can give you one answer. I
Yep.
can give you one answer. Stephen Wilson from Porcupine Tree.
Oh wow, wow, that is out
Yes,
there. Wow,
yes,
okay,
Absolutely. That's actually kind of an easy answer. Yeah.
okay, cool,
Yeah.
awesome. All right, what was the first song you learned to play?
Oh man. God, I can't remember. Probably like Born Under a Bad Sign or something.
Cool.
you know?
Okay. What is your favorite album, like your desert island album?
Oh, easy one again. In Absentia by Porcupine Tree. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. What's your favorite piece of gear? I think this is pretty obvious.
The prototype of the signature model they
Yep.
made for me, the Sunflower Burst, which I don't, because I flew here, I don't have
Yeah.
it with me, but that one is like, that's like my 59 Burst.
Yep, that's
yeah,
it.
That's it.
If the house was on fire, you'd grab that one.
I grabbed that one.
Yeah, sure.
Because they could make me a couple more of these, but that one has something special
Awesome.
about it. Yep.
Okay. What artist would you most like to play with, alive or dead?
Gary Moore.
Oh.
Yeah.
How
Gary
good.
Moore.
How good
Yeah.
was that guy? Incredible
Yeah,
player. Hey.
One of my biggest heroes.
Yep. You know what? You can actually hear it in your playing. I often say that to people
Right.
when they say, "Oh, who's Eric Steckel?" I say he's kind of like he's that Gary Moore style, like high octane blues.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Yep.
Blues for the very modern day. You know.
Yep, exactly right. So, what riff or song do you wish you'd written yourself?
Wow.
It can be anything. Like it could be a TV theme. It could be anything.
Maybe Fair Warning, you know,
Oh, yeah.
or Hot for Teacher, something
Yeah,
like
right.
that, you know, yeah.
Okay. And lastly, what was the name of your first band?
It's been Eric Steckel since the very beginning.
Really?
I've never played in a band. It's always been a solo project.
Wow. Okay.
So by the time I'm 28 now. I've been doing this 20 years.
Wow.
So I was already
And you're
playing.
always Eric. Okay.
Yeah, because basically, so my uncle got me a guitar when I was like 7, and then I learned really quick. And by the time I was 8, I was playing like basic blues licks and stuff,
Yeah.
and playing in little bars and stuff in my hometown. And
Was it
and
like the
then-
Eric Steckel band, or was
kind
it?
of, yeah, kind of, or just my name and just guys backing me up.
Yep.
And it's basically 20 years later, here I am still doing
There you
it.
go. That's
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've done session work. I've
Yeah.
done session work, but
Okay.
I've never like toured with somebody else or another band.
Are you allowed
know.
to say who you've done the session work for?
Sure. Well, it's a lot of it's been for TV. So we
Okay.
did in 2016. We did music for the Rio Olympics.
Oh right.
It was like nylon string guitar. It was completely different than like Eric Steckel music. You know, it wasn't like that. We did a lot of that. There was a show, I don't know if anybody in Australia has heard of it. It was called Duck Dynasty. It was a huge hit.
Yeah.
Have
Hell
you guys
yeah,
heard of that
Yeah,
here?
we had it, man. Yeah, we had.
Oh, you had it here? Okay.
Yeah, man.
So if you listen, a lot of the slide guitar work, the acoustic slide, a lot of that was me.
Oh wow.
Well, it was me and one other guy, and we
Yeah.
would share it. And this guy, Rob Sands, he got me in on the gig, and I did
Wow.
that stuff for years.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, we
So-
know Duck Dynasty here.
Okay, I didn't know if you got that.
We,
here,
we got that stuff sort of randomly, stuff like that, and remember
Yeah.
Turtle Man
Okay, you got some of the finest American television exported over here. I
and
can
the
see.
swamp people and
Right.
stuff. We got it all.
All the
yeah.
redneck stuff.
Yeah, yeah, all the it was
Or
all
as
the
you guys say,
redneck stuff.
bogan.
Bogan,
you
yeah,
say it,
bogan, yeah.
I love that word. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much
Got it,
again for
man.
your time,
No
Eric. We
problem,
really
man.
appreciate
Thanks for
it,
having
mate.
me. Thanks for having me.